Touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Handoff to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping and doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down?
Yo.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
So we taking UConn.
The pass is complete.
But I don't know it's like UConn woke up lately, bro. I don't understand because them niggas play shitty all year and get to the tournament and start cooking.
And there's the handoff.
Yeah.
So 2nd and 7.
Yeah, nah. Illinois is tough though. They tough to play.
Offensive line, the back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a quick route.
For real.
Bringing him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
That's what I love about this guy. He has
Right.
the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Keeping him on the ground here.
Right.
He's found some room at the 45.
I'm playing Ziggy right now.
After a really nice game there.
And yours? I'm about to put the stream in the chat.
Then committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he
said.
said.
Confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters,
right?
Take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Yeah.
Bet. Stays alive with that first down completion.
Man, look, I just knew it was sold, bro. Them niggas running overtime. I was like, oh. Yep. So did, man. All right, bet. Good looking out. Yep.
From the shotgun to hand off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Alabama.
Important moment here in this championship game. 3rd down and short in the 9th play of the drive. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Finds his man. Goes down after making the grab. Picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down marker.
On 3rd downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they're able to make the tackle short of the line.
No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 4th down, looking to throw for it. The pass rush closing in. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle quickly at the 10, but now the offense really threatening to score.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down.
Oh, fuck.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Bama. Conference championship pressure. They just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Bring my remote down here.
Bringing it out. It's Mung. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15.
Boy, you know there ain't no remote down here. Ain't no remote. Oh, yeah, it is. You lucky. Because you was finna get belt to butt.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. Here's the handoff.
Well, damn, I should have just scored.
That'll do it for the first quarter of play. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Takes the ball, tries the right side. You see make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. They didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Play action fake, looking to throw.
Oh, Mitch!
Back at the 8-yard line. Dogs will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. DB's backing off from the line now. Taking a deep shot here to the right.
Hey, man. Bitch ass nigga on that block, bro.
Over in plus territory.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get. But you've got time. Way too early in this game to go for it on.
No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
And they've got him. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking deep downfield to the left.
What the fuck, bro?
Doesn't pay off.
This shit pissing me
Why
off.
in the world would the offensive coordinator and head coach decide to go for it inside their own red zone? That's a peculiar choice for this offense.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time.
Let's go.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks clear, ends on the head. And they'll finally bring it down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway, they set the offense up in great field position.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
Play action here on 1st down. He cannot escape.
These bum ass niggas don't block shit, man.
As the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
They're going to run it here. Past the 30. And make the tackle, but that really moves it inside the red zone.
Boy, this running back is fun to watch, isn't he, Chris? After that run, he's now over the century mark on the day. What an afternoon he's enjoying.
Big throw caught on the left side. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. No huddle now for the offense. Handoff running right. Breaking tackles. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Can he make it to the marker?
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. The Bulldogs will look to convert here on 4th down. A running play called on 4th down. Powers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8. The clock is stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And he'll set up to throw. On the move now. On the run here.
Oh, my God, bro. Why'd I click off on you?
Too much on the throw. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice game, getting closer to midfield. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun.
Looking for a man deep on the right side.
Yes, thank you. Man, what the fuck is he doing, safety?
This is a great job by the
That's
defense,
out
putting
here,
2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
They misfire in first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Handoff from the shotgun. And they'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
And the defense sits back in a zone cover. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And the wideout goes in motion. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And that run produces a decent gain. Now it's 2nd down. Quarterback still with the football. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
Finds his target, and it's complete. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit.
Let's go.
He missed it. Off target that time. That one's off target, and the game will remain tied.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And now the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Using his legs here. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Minno's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Bulldogs will kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not in good field position to start the drive. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the 3rd quarter going. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. Has the first down and more. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And looking to throw now on first down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
A play action, looking to throw. Fires it to the
Yes,
wideout.
my picket. Oh, me, man.
Don't expect that.
Shit.
Reliable defender. Brings up 4th down, though.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through
That's
the
damn
air
ball,
to try
bro.
to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. The tight end makes the catch. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid.
Man, come the fuck on, bro.
It's third down for the offense. They'll test the right side here. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense. It's fourth down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw.
Ah, bitch!
A huge fourth down stand by this defense.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? Again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. He'll hand it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. He muscled out of bounds, very close to the goal line.
Oh, the running back. I think he might be frustrated. He has such a great gain, and somehow he gets pushed out of bounds at the 2-yard line. I think he wanted to take that one all the way to the end.
Touchdown, Alabama, to put them on top now.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Mung. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And that ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
The short completion of the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Throwing off play action. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it enough for a 1st down. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for a 47.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Pass rush gets home.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
For the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking to scramble. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. They're able to get him down.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Can he get there on the ground? Breaks into the clear. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete.
God
the
damn,
final
catch the
play
ball,
of this
bro.
period. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Boom. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Dogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Takes the handoff again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Close to the tight end. Oh, that one's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, it's not over yet, but this fourth down interception is going to cost him critical minutes here at the least here in the fourth quarter.
Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Testing the right side there. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. They'll try to move the chains.
Oh my God.
And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. At the 20, the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, tie. That's another touchdown, an old school performance for this running back in a conference championship game.
Yeah, as big as it gets, conference championship on the line, he decides to have his best game of the season in this game with everybody watching. What a game.
27, Georgia, 14.
Bringing it out, it's Mung. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Off play action. He's looking to throw. Back-to-back deep shots. And is intercepted.